Welcome back to the Division 2. In this video, we have an insane exotic loot farm that is available in TU 16.2, so it's basically the replacement for Summit Floor 10 that they nerfed without even letting anyone know. Credit for this one goes to Soak Disco. There'll be a link to his video in the description. And also, if you are looking for cheap games, there's a link in the description to CD Keys. They do huge discounts on all different games, pre-orders and everything. They're fast, reliable, and by using the link, you will be directly supporting the channel at the same time. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated. Also, a massive shout out to Pete and Lewis for helping me out with this at very, very short notice. And let's get into the loot farm. So, with, I think it was Title Update 16, they released Legendary Manning National Zoo and Legendary Tidal Basin. With Tidal Basin, that is where you are going to be doing the loot farm. You need to be doing it on Legendary, so you've got to have good builds and a good team. But basically, what you want to do is jump into Tidal Basin Legendary and make sure that all players have some form of a skill build equipped. Preferably going to need the artificer hive. You're probably going to want to put on the overcharge hive, whatever that one's called. I can't remember its actual name. But you want to get a couple of hives in the builds between your team so that you can stay alive. You can boost the chem launcher because you're going to need chem launchers with this as well. Because when you are doing this, you're going to run out of chem launcher, it's going to be wasting your time, and you are constantly taking ticking damage whilst you're in this section. So basically, you get to the very, very end of the mission where you are in this room. You have to interact with the computer to basically open the shutters, and then you unlock the doors or whatever. Then there's an objective to take out 3 turrets. That's what you're going to be farming. What you need to do, you can look at the footage in the background, is you need to locate the hitboxes, or whatever you want to call them, basically the generators for these turrets, and you need to chem launch them with the oxidizer chem launcher. So skill build, get your damage up with the chem launcher, then just attack the generators, take the turrets offline, and every single time you take one of the turrets offline, you are going to get loot to drop. All you want to do is take out turrets. We were starting to do 2 turrets once we found the generators, the left one and the middle one as you're looking out of that room. There is another one on the right hand side, but we didn't have enough time in the recording session to find that generator. But basically, interact with the laptop, get the door to open, put your hives and stuff down, shoot your oxidizer chem launcher at the generators. Each time a turret gets destroyed, you are going to get loot. You have the standard chance for an exotic to drop. You're also going to get a load of different loot, and I'm not sure if one of you at a time will be able to leave, go sort out your expertise bench if you want to do that with the random loot you get, then jump back into the mission. I'm not sure if that's possible, but basically you're going to farm this, you're going to get all your different loot, you're going to get your exotics over time. I'm not sure if the exotics drop rate is just your standard legendary or if the Bighorn 10% is included in this. But you will get exotics from this, you'll get a lot of drops, and basically after you've done the turrets, after you've checked your loot, you just run outside, let the enemies wipe you, and do it all over again. It's a rinse and repeat. It's a farm that is basically replacing the Floor 10 Summit if you was farming that for loot. Because I know a lot of people use that specifically for XP, but it's a really, really good farm to do this. We didn't have long to do it today, but we definitely saw essentially the profit you're going to get from it. It's not going to take you long. You're going to get loads and loads of loot drops from it. It's a fantastic farm, and if you're able to do Legendary, you're able to get a group together, I highly recommend doing this. I don't think they're going to be able to change things around with this, unless they was to limit the amount of loot you get from the end of the mission itself. If there are any other loot farms that you know of that have become available after Title Update 16, so basically after the Summit nerf, then let me know down in the comments. And check out this video if you want to see other Division 2 content on the channel. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.